Hello students, today we will start with multiple allelism. Multiple allelism means the expression or the characteristic feature exhibited by more than one allele or two or three allele forms of a gene that control or regulate only one character. It means when more than two or three alleles are controlling one character, then such type of expression is called as multiple allelism. So here best example is a blood group. So multiple allelism. When two or three allele forms of a gene control or regulate one character. I previously told you this is also called as phenotype or one phenotypic expression, or it is also called as trait. So when two or three allele forms of a gene are controlling or regulating only one character, such type of expression is called as multiple allelism. Example, blood group, human blood group. Here, number of genes that express blood group are 3. Then what are they? They are immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin B, immunoglobulin O. Now, number of phenotypes in a blood group are 4. What are they? Blood group A, blood group B, number of, we can say types of phenotypes in blood groups are A blood group, B, AB blood group and O. So totally there are 4. Now, allele forms of blood group genes are how many? Totally there are 6. I said allele forms of blood group genes are 6. Now what are they? For blood group A, the allele forms are immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin A. Means same type of alleles are also responsible for blood group A. Such type of alleles are called as homozygous alleles. Now, second one. For blood group A, another type of allele combination is also responsible. That is immunoglobulin A and immunoglobulin O. This allele pair, it is called as heterozygous alleles. Now, for blood group B also same way. Immunoglobulin B, this pair, allele pair is called as homozygous alleles. Another form, immunoglobulin B, immunoglobulin O. This is heterozygous alleles. Now, there is another blood group that is AB. Now, what are the allele pair that are responsible for blood group AB? Immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin B. Now, this is also called as heterozygous alleles. Another blood group is there, O. Now, the alleles that are responsible are of again same type, that is immunoglobulin O. These are called as homozygous alleles. So totally how many are homozygous? 1, 2, 3. How many are heterozygous? 1, 2, 3. So homozygous are 3 in number, heterozygous are 3 in number. Now, father's blood group is homozygous A and mother's blood group is homozygous O, then what is the probability of type of blood group in children? Now let's do this one with help of Punnett square so that it will be very easy. So already in the question they have given as homozygous. We already know homozygous we should express like this. Immunoglobulin A for blood group. If it is heterozygous means then we should write like immunoglobulin A and immunoglobulin O. Immunoglobulin O of mother and immunoglobulin O of mother. Now, what is the chance in the babies? All are of blood group A, but all children are of heterozygous nature. Answer is all children may have heterozygous A blood group, may receive heterozygous A blood group. Okay, so this is one model MCQ. Let's see another MCQ also. Question: if father is with blood group A and of heterozygous alleles and mother is of blood group B, mother with blood group B with heterozygous alleles again. Alleles. Then what is the type of chance? What is the chance in the babies? What type of blood groups will be received by offsprings? So, for this also, let's frame one Punnett square and see the types of blood groups. Since in the question it was asked like heterozygous of a father, that is immunoglobulin A, immunoglobulin O. Next, of mother, immunoglobulin B, immunoglobulin O. Now, the offsprings have a chance of receiving this type or this pair of alleles or this pair of alleles or purely homozygous. Now, let's give numbering 1, 2, 3 and 4. If we give numbering like this, all offsprings have a chance of receiving only one type of the 4 phenotypes. If you take out this one in percentages, AB blood group chance in the babies is only 25%. Because these are 4 in number and we are equalizing the percentages, because in all over we should consider this one equal with that of 100%. So if it is 25, 25, 25, 25, then it will be equal to 100% of the total blood group types in offsprings. Next one, B blood group chance is only 25% in offsprings. A blood group chance is only 25% in offsprings. O blood group chance is only 25% in offsprings. So there is only 25% chance for the offsprings to receive the type of blood group. So next we will start with polygenic inheritance. Now we will start with polygenic inheritance. In polygenic inheritance also, just like multiple allelism, more than 2 or 3 genes or allele forms of a gene are responsible to express one type of character. But the thing is, here, based on the quantity of dominant alleles, the expression or the phenotypic nature will be different. It is not like that of blood groups like A blood group, B and C. There the quantitative inheritance is not seen. But here, based on the presence of dominant genes or allele pairs, the characteristic feature of the human skin color will be different. So here, best example for polygenic inheritance explanation is human skin color. So, polygenic inheritance is a quantitative inheritance. Polygenic inheritance is an example to explain trihybrid cross. Now, this one, polygenic inheritance is given by Davenport. This is clearly explained by Davenport. Now, example is human skin color. Here, the number of phenotypes in polygenic inheritance are also given with a small calculative form, that is 2n plus 1 type of expression. Number of phenotypes of polygenic inheritance are also considered to be expressed in 2n plus 1 form. Here, n means number of polygenes. Now, genes are responsible for human skin color. Since it is a trihybrid type of cross, there will be 3 different types of characters expressed by 3 different types of genes. Genes are 3. What are those? One type, other type and other type. Now, these genes are expressed in allele forms. Then we should write like pairs. Like this. Now, these alleles are also existed in contrasting paired forms. Alleles are in contrasting paired forms. In the sense, capital A, small a means one dominant pair and one recessive pair. Capital B, small b. Another contrasting pair. Capital C, small c. Another means the dominant ones type of allele forms are there. Recessive type of allele forms are also existed that decide the human skin color. We start the cross between the parents having different types of dominant and allele forms. So the parental combination, let's take one type with the dominant one, cross with purely recessive one. So if the dominant for allele arrangement is like this, then it is responsible for albinism. Means body skin color will be purely white in color. Hair, eyebrows, everything will be very light and white in color. So if we extract the gametes from the parents, how does it look like and what is the number? Total number of gametes from both will be 16 in number, but from each pair it will be 8 in number. So here the types of gametes are ABC, and here the types of gametes are small alphabets ABC. Again I am repeating, types here from parents. It is 2 types, but total number of gametes from the parents are types of gametes. I am mentioning here from parents are 2, but total number of gametes from parents, that is 16. Now, types of gametes from pure dominant alleles are 8. Okay, means such type will be 8 in number, such type will be 8 in number. Totally how many are they? They are 16 in number. Now, so now in F1 generation, we get, when we cross such types of gametes, allele forms and their gametes, then we get all types of offsprings with such type of allele combination. So here, number of offsprings, you can do the cross by yourself, self-check once, okay? Because here the time is not enough, so I'm going to directly for the answers. And you do the cross between these two, and how to extract the gametes also I have shown here, because this is only one type. You can write like this and you try once. Number of gametes, number of offsprings in F1 generation. Answer is 64. Okay. So when we represent this one in the form of Punnett square, na, on the top you write 8 different types of gametes. On the left side you write 8 different type of gametes, and you can cross like this. Then you will get totally number of offsprings as 16. So here while you are writing the Punnett square, you can write all 8 types as capital A, capital B, capital C. All the gametes like that only. Now, so we always cross self-cross F1 generation to obtain the F2 generation offsprings. So when we self-cross F1 generation for obtaining F2 generation, how do we cross this one? We cross such type of allele pairs like this. Next, let's see the types of gametes from F1 generation. Now the types of gametes. Capital A, capital B, capital C. One type. Now, capital A, capital B, small c. Now, capital A, capital B, here we have to write capital C. No? Capital A, small b, capital C. Now, capital A, small b, small c. In the same way, we will start with small letter or recessive one, small e. Small a, capital B, capital C. Small a, capital B, small c. Another type of combination in the gametes. Small a, small b, capital C. Small a, small b, small c. I think now you got how I have taken the gametes, combinations. So how many types are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So types of gametes, when we have taken types of gametes from the parents, answer is only 2. But here types of gametes from F1 generation. From F1 generation, how many types are there? 8 types. But from parents, it is only 2 types of gametes. But here it is 8 types because both the offsprings are of same type. Here also we will get 8. Here also we will get 8 types. Totally types in the types of gametes from F1 generation is only 8. But total number of gametes that are involved to cross from the F1 generation and to obtain F2 generation are totally 16. Now, what type of offsprings we are getting when we self-cross the F1 generation in and new types seen in F2R. Now we'll see that. Means we are seeing the cross between this one. Okay. So already I told you types of gametes and I have represented here. Let's write the cross between these two. Cross with So when we cross such types of gametes, we cross this one with this one with this one with this one with this. Like that, separately we will try to cross so that what type of offsprings we are getting. When we cross this one, we get first type of offspring as in F2 generation like this. Another type when we cross this one with this. Again, the number of dominant alleles, it will be different. So another type, you just do the cross as if I have told. Draw a Punnett square. Write 8 different types of gametes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You write different types of 8 gametes. You represent on the top. Another 8 you represent on the left side. And you draw the boxes like this. And you see how many and types of offsprings that you are getting. Next, another combination we get as third type we get as next combination is this one. No. Fifth type we get as capital A. So already we got this in the fourth type. You just do cross, then you will understand. Just try once. If you did not understand if you ask, then I will again give this video regarding the total cross of trihybrid ratio. So sixth one. So let's write the answers for this. How many dominant alleles are there? 6 dominant alleles. So the skin color here is black. Here how many dominant alleles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 dominant alleles. Skin color is very dark. How many dominant alleles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 dominant alleles. So here skin color is just dark. How many dominant alleles are there? Only 3 dominant alleles. What is skin color? Here it is intermediate skin color. Means it is not, we can consider this one as brown skin color or intermediate skin color. What about this? Here how many dominant alleles are there? Only 2. So 2 dominant alleles. Here skin color is little bit fair. Here only 1 dominant allele is there, that is capital C. So here skin color is very fair. Here, no dominant allele, so the skin color is albinism. No dominant allele, so it is albinic. Yes, we use the term like albinic. Okay, so these are the 7 different types of phenotypes. Let's write that one. So here, as if I have written here, the number of dominant alleles are being changed in each and every offspring. So that only we initially told this type of cross is a quantitative type of inheritance. Means basing on the number of or quantity of dominant alleles, the skin color of the offspring will be changed. Now, some points that are required for MCQs. Number of phenotypes in F2 generation. Answer 7. Genotypic ratio is 1:16:15:20:15:6:1. So this is the genotypic ratio. Totally phenotypes are only 7 types based on the number of dominant alleles. Okay. So now these genotypic ratio are also considered as phenotypic frequencies. Are also considered as phenotypic frequencies. So this is about polygenic inheritance. We will see one more example under polygenic inheritance, that is kernel color of wheat. Here, how many number of genes we have studied in human skin color? 3 types of genes. But in case of kernel color of wheat, only 2 polygenes are involved. So example 2, kernel color of wheat. Here, number of genes that are involved are 2 polygenes. 2 polygenes. So if you take the parents, it will be like this. Cross with contrasting another type of allele pair. So kernel color is red here. Kernel color is white here. White in color. So if you extract the gametes from the parents, it will be of AB type. It will be of small AB type. Means types are 2, but the total number will be, here we have taken just equal to that of dihybrid ratio. Here the number of gametes here will be 4 and here will be 4. So now totally 8 number of gametes here. F1 generation, if you see, we get all types of offsprings like this. So total number of offsprings 16 only. But here types of gametes from parents are 2. Number of gametes are 8. Combinedly both from dominant and recessive. Total number of gametes are 8. But total number of offsprings after F1 for F1 generation are 16. All are expressing same type of character. So now when it is like this, then we call it as intermediate kernel color. Intermediate color. It is neither purely red nor neither purely white. So we can write kernel intermediate red kernel color. Red color of kernel. We can also write like this. When we self-cross the F1 generation, F1 generation is self-crossed. When it is crossed, then What are the gametes that we obtain here? Okay, so the total gametes are like this. When we apply this one in an Punnett square and we write, how does it look like? I'm going to represent this one. Okay. Now here, basing on the quantity, the color of the kernel is again getting changed. So here, in F2 generation, how the color is going to be based on the quantity of the alleles, of the dominant alleles, that we will see here. Purely, these 4 different dominant alleles are expressing dark red in color. The number is only 1. Now again, when the quantity or number of dominant alleles, these are 3 dominant alleles. If you see here, another 3 dominant allele containing 1 is. So we are getting this one 2 in number. Another one. This also we are getting. So these are 4 in number that are responsible for light red color. Now another type of allele combination, you can check this one from where I have taken. So totally how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has to be 2 in number. Capital A, this one 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. Totally these are 6 in number. These are responsible for intermediate red. Next, another type of allele combinations, that is so this is responsible for very light red color. Last one, this is only 1 in number, responsible for white color. Now let's explain this one. You can draw the Punnett square and you can check. Here we have seen 4 dominant alleles, 3 dominant alleles, 1, 2, 3. Again dominant 3, 3 dominant. But here we have seen 1, 2, 2 dominant. Here we have taken only 1 dominant allele. So the color of the kernel is getting changed. So if you write the phenotypic ratio, the answer will be 1:4:6:. Again here how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did not write number 4. Okay, 4:1. So this is the type of phenotypic ratio. If you go for genotypic ratio, again the ratio will be changed. So this is also one best example. 2 examples under polygenic inheritance. That is, one is regarding the human skin color, another is kernel color of wheat. Okay, let's see another type of topic, that is epistasis, in the next class.